Again. Alright, so the stream did crash, and I believe we did lose the first 30, like the first minute. No, we didn't. We didn't. Okay, so we can just move on. So, so, just a reminder, not Clark, Damien, you are doing your normal morning ritual, waiting 30 minutes before heading out just to let people know, hey, where you're going, and you want to talk to the old
In
lady.
case anyone else also wishes to come or whatever.
Okay. Enogen, you're going to eat breakfast and then you're going to try to find Sagnaria.
Yeah, to see how the paladin's doing.
And Sagnaria, what were you doing again? I apologize.
I was asking you what exactly time frame this was to determine if I was going to be at my cabin or if I was going to be at the estate speaking with my cough companion about actually the paladin herself.
This would be early morning, roughly. Um, you would most likely be. Actually, what would you want to do during the early morning? I believe you would want to go talk to your companion, but
Again, have we
Please.
already dealt with all of the time skip stuff?
He's asking
you didn't
in
want to deal
relation
with?
to the arrests.
yes, we've already dealt with all of it.
Okay, so that happened yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I would have already taken care of what I needed to do last night, which also means, woo, I get to not eat for another week.
Yep.
And I would, yes, be at the estate speaking to my companion. So Enogen should have no issue finding me.
Your companion will let you know that Edith is not going to. They've handled the necessity. Basically, they made Edith fed on a animal as best they could, and they should be able to sustain themselves for a little while, but that's not going to last long. The curse is setting in, and we need to do something. If we don't want them to join our ranks, we need to do something soon. That is the gist of the situation, Apex. They have an idea, but they'd rather wait until Edith is awake to ask them what they want to do.
All right, I am fine with that.
Okay. Enogen, you do easily find Sagnaria upstairs. I will actually move everybody to the map, the mansion.
Hey Sanguinaria, how? Good morning.
Good morning.
How is Edith doing?
That is a difficult question. I would believe that she is physically fine, but mentally and emotionally, this is a very taxing event for her.
I
I
believe
know
this room
that
is Enogen's and this room's Edith.
yes,
Okay.
I know that. Yet, from what happened 2 days ago, actually 3 days ago, that she's under some sort of curse after fighting some undead. Would casting remove curse on her at this point be any helpful?
I'm actually going to look towards my companion as they are far more familiar with the intricacies of spellcasting in our blood.
It would need to be a strong casting of the spell that I currently do not know of that spell, unfortunately. But we would need to have it cast with extra magical strength than what it would be normally cast as. So, 4th level remove curse from the DM to the players. That's what will fix Edith.
At this point, and if she fully transforms, it's going to be even more powerful than that.
Yes.
Me knowing what's going on in this room. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Intriguing. Well, sad to say, I am not capable of performing such a feat at the current moment. But if I did a bit more training with my magic, maybe. I guess that'll be the next thing I start working on.
Oh yeah, Umbreon, roll your d6, please. Roll me a d6 real quick. What'd you get?
3.
Okay. I'll DM it to you. Okay. Umbreon. Let's see. Umbreon. Why is it not sending? Ugh. Discord, stop being a bitch.
No.
Okay.
Ba-da-ba-da.
There it is. That's a result of 3.
But if you need any further magical assistance, I can try to help. But I just want to see how well she's faring. She did have quite an episode yesterday, 3 days ago.
Yes. I am doing all I can to assist them, but they are... I hope they are doing better. I am actually not sure. They passed out shortly after what I had to do. Edith,
Yeah.
you wake up.
Well, where's that leather strap I had?
Pinky.
It should still be in your bag or your room.
Yeah, she has to punish herself for allowing her blood to be tainted by evil.
Understand.
She is basically hitting herself with that with one hand and clutching onto her holy symbol with the other. There's blood.
You guys hear a loud, you guys can hear the sound of what sounds like a whip smacking against skin, just from down the hall. Let's see. How long? We'll say Edith, take 1 damage.
Alright. Well, this'll be interesting. Boy.
Can we go check on her? Sanguinaria.
That would be wise.
Cool. Excuse me. Knocking, tapping at your door, Cameron.
Yeah,
Oh.
she's ignoring that. And if it can be locked, it is locked.
You didn't state that. You didn't state
Right.
that before you
Started whipping
started.
yourself.
Yeah.
I'm walking
Also,
in.
you're in the basement.
I am.
If any door is locked, it's gonna be from the outside.
I'm coming
I'm
in
still
there.
in the basement?
I
Okay.
thought. Oh,
No. I'm 100% sure they would still be. They just don't have an area to show. Hey, this is basement area.
fair enough. Yeah, you're still in the cellar.
And no one would hear this.
They'll probably be outside that area.
Yeah, they would be outside that area talking about this. But we're gonna keep you guys on the second floor just because convenience
Oh
sake.
boy.
So if anything kinky is going on in that room, I'm going to leave immediately.
This one's upstairs. I apologize. Okay. Edith, how a light starts to shine downward as you see Imogen walking into the room.
Edith wouldn't see anything. She has her eyes closed while she's praying.
Imogen, what you see is Edith, without, because I remember that fluctuation mostly happens without your clothing on, like without your shirt on, right?
Yeah.
You see Edith without their armor or shirt on, currently hitting themselves with a piece of leather. Blood is dripping down. As another hit the whip, Edith, take 2 damage.
2?
2.
Got it. I have failed. I have sinned. I have been tainted. I have been tainted. I beg for your forgiveness and give you my blood. I have been tainted by the evils of this world, so I give you my blood.
I mean, evil wouldn't be in this world if it wasn't necessary. But besides the fact, you shouldn't be whipping yourself over a freak accident.
I have been tainted by the evil of this world, and I must pay with my blood.
Not to be mean, Edith, but you're kind of mumbling.
Yeah, she is. To give you an idea of the pose she's in, she's kneeling on the ground. In her left hand is the holy symbol. She has that up to her face, and she is clutching it. In her right hand is the whip. She isn't paying attention to you. She's just repeating that prayer over and over again.
Is she planning on whipping herself again? From the look of it.
It's about
Definitely.
to happen. Yeah.
Is there just a straight disarm? Don't think so.
It could be a
As a
opposing
maneuver,
athletics.
no.
You would just have to grapple their arm.
Yeah. Which would
Good luck, Inogen. I believe in you.
You guys are just gonna hear a "Wah!" Pock! He hits a wall. Oh my god. I'm tired.
Downhill, do you allow the attacking of objects?
I should do damage to the whip, DM.
Yes, I do. But not held objects or equipment.
So we cannot attack held objects? Cool.
Oh, this is the most fucked up thing I've ever had one of my characters do.
So, what do you?
What's going on?
I'm just sitting there.
Just gonna sit there, Umbreon, or gonna do something?
I'm probably going to attempt to take the holy symbol while she's getting ready to strike herself with a whip again, because she's going to have less of a grip on it when she's preparing to strike herself.
Oppose athletics check or acrobatics or whatever.
Fender can make acrobatics.
Yeah, not.
Attacker has to make athletics.
Yeah. Make your checks.
Damn. Can I argue this would be sleight of hand because I'm quickly shuffling something out of her hand while she's wincing in pain?
You know what? Sure. I'll allow it this one time. I'll allow it.
So what do you want me to roll?
Acrobatics or athletics? 19 versus 11. You know what? I expected it. So
It's like she has a +5 bonus.
yeah. So Itogen, it's not. The grip is too strong on it, as you actually see that the harder you try, the stronger their grip gets, and there seems to be like a little pulsating vein like on their arm holding it.
Fun fact, Edith most certainly has done this before, but not to this extent.
You also notice something else. Edith's blood is not dripping anymore. It has stopped. Edith, do you continue to hit yourself?
Yes. This is gonna continue until someone physically stops her.
Take 4 damage.
This is the most fucked up thing
And
I've ever done.
this one is hard. As Edith, you're not holding any back when you're trying to repent for your sins.
Yep.
So, as a ruling, for this, I will have to roll on the grievous wound. I will have to give you the bleed condition.
Okay then.
Now, back upstairs real quick. Apex. You hear this going on. Is there anything you want to do?
I mean, I'll head down there.
Alright.
I'm not necessarily going to get in the way. This is her business.
Alright.
Though I do think it's, hilarious to watch Inogen try.
As you get down there, you notice that the more they hit, her blood seemed to have stopped bleeding from the wounds.
Okay.
Oh, this is the most fucked up shit I've ever done to a character. I've done some fucked up shit. But guys,
Hello.
I'm here. I don't know what Dano is, but
How do you spell spilled?
Spilled?
Uh-huh.
like spilled milk, like that.
Spilled.
Oh, you-
Edith,
Yeah.
do you continue?
Yes, I told you. Unless someone physically stops her, it's gonna continue.
Unijin, would you like to try to stop them?
I know of a way I could stop them, but I think that'll just make the situation worse. Well, she's gonna continue doing it. I see no point in trying to stop her anymore, so she can continue on
God.
living herself.
Take 2 more damage.
Okay.
How long are you going to do this, Cam?
Until she passes
They
out
said-
if no one physically stops her.
At this point, blood refuses to come out of the wounds.
He is.
Take 7 more damage.
Okay. You guys are fucked up.
I
What
tried.
the fuck we're talking about?
It's not Ainujin's fault he doesn't have a strength stat. That's the racial thing.
So, Cam,
Yeah.
you feel very cold as you're not sure if you can continue to swing your arm properly anymore. What is
Still gonna try.
still gonna try?
Yeah.
And Apex, did you get my whisper to you? Apex is muted.
Considering you didn't send it on Discord,
I
it
rolled
takes
20.
a little bit more.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll send it over Discord if you want.
No, it's fine. I got it.
Okay. I'll.
Alright, so I will step forward. Just, you said she's quite weak at this point.
Yep.
I am just going to place my hand on her shoulder. Just, is this really the best course of action?
I have been tainted by evil, and I must shed blood as punishment.
You need your strength if you're going to fight it off, don't you think?
I will
You can
plead
punish
as-
yourself after you've successfully gotten rid of it.
I will plead it out of me. That is what I'm supposed to do, right?
What you're supposed to do?
It's what I have been taught to do.
And if you were taught to eat other people, would that make it wrong?
If that is what was wished by the order, I would obey that order. I would question it, but I would obey.
Alright, then let me teach you another way. Instead of hurting yourself. Please put it down. You've punished yourself enough.
Edith is crying, by the way.
No tears seem to fall.
Why am I not? Why aren't there tears?
Probably because your body's dehydrated. You
Among
haven't.
other things.
Yes, and you have been bleeding constantly. Your body's probably going into shock and trying to save up on resources. And also, I don't know much about religion, other religions besides my own cultures. But having blind trust in people doesn't sound like a good thing. People are kind of assholes, and they'll definitely abuse that trust for their own personal gain.
Now, how fucked up do I want to make this session? The fact that that's a question I have to ask myself. Oh, this is my most fucked up character when it comes to emotional shit. And I am proud of that. Sorry, Cameron's getting giggly because she likes making characters who are more fucked up on the inside than she is.
That's okay. But
Edith just goes, I am simply doing what my mother taught me on how to cleanse myself.
That isn't cleansing you, more of teaching you to be a masochist.
It is.
Uh,
It is what is ordered of us. If we are tainted by evil. If it were not for this punishment, I would currently be laying on my blade.
For what reason? Just because you're tainted by evil once doesn't make all of your previous actions of heroism and good null and void.
It
If
does
you're-
not matter once you are tainted. You either bleed it out, or you are killed. You cannot.
So you're just gonna give up and let the evil win?
It shall not win. I shall be dead, and it is one less for it to claim.
That's not how being undead work, nor how evil works. Evil actions are just kind of determined by the people with power. And good actions are what you believe is good, or with the people in power. So, do you regret helping all these people? You did a good thing and just a bad accident happened. That doesn't make you evil or tainted by evil. You just happen to been unfortunate. You can, and knowing how strong you are, Edie, you probably could fight it off given enough time and with help of others.
I was cursed with this due to my dark thoughts. The universe, the gods, seemed fit to do this to me. I am evil, aren't I?
If you're evil, that would mean all the gods are evil. Because you've done nothing but help people, and gods usually do a lot of stuff for their own selfish machinations. And it's not wrong having evil thoughts. That just makes you more alive. If you don't act upon them, they're just thoughts.
I have become questioning the gods. That is not right.
Says who? Them? Of course they don't want you questioning them. That's how becoming a tyrant or a slave owner works. If you start thinking about their actions, you start to realize they're not such great beings.
I can never go home.
I mean, if your mother's telling you to hit yourself, I don't think you want to go back.
He is simply doing what is necessary to
For
make
what?
me,
For you to kill yourself?
to make me a proper sister.
How are you going to be a proper sister if you're dead? And just because you were almost turned into a vampire or turned into a vampire and turned back, doesn't mean that you're all of a sudden this nefarious mastermind plotting to destroy the world. You just were unfortunate enough to get cursed, but worked hard enough to get go back to being normal. I think that should make you a sister, fighting evil even after it got to you, and continuing to do the right thing. Just because you got unlucky or you made one slip up doesn't make sense for you to just give up. If everyone in your church did that, your church wouldn't exist anymore. And then who's gonna protect the people?
He just looks at you and falls to the floor.
Well, that was a nice talk. See you later, Edith. Do.
She's fainted.
Yeah, that's why Enogen's leaving. He can't talk to a faded person, and it would be a nice gesture to try to pick you up, but like,
Yeah, we kind of
Can't.
proved you can't.
Would you meet me
Right.
in 101 for just a moment?
Oh!
Cam?
I have been looking down at my hands this whole time because I'm trying to play the depressed character. Oh, that looks interesting.
There's an opportunity for you. As you fall unconscious, you are in a strange chamber with a fountain and the symbol of what looks to be a royal family. A lady in a Victorian outfit, dressed in a nice crimson dress, is standing beside the fountain.
Is there a weapon anywhere near Edith?
No.
Edith is going to stand up and take a boxer's stance, is the easiest way to put it.
The lady looks over to you.
Edith just stares.
Child of the morning sun, you seem to have received my gift. Unwillingly.
Gift.
Yes.
That's what you call this. It's nothing but tainted evil. Right?
My poor child, you've been through so much, haven't you? They slowly walk over to you.
Don't touch me.
Child, let me ask you. Has your own mother ever gave you a hug? Have they ever cared for the wounds you have from sparring? Have they gone out of their way to stop your bleeding when you were attempting for something that you did nothing wrong of? Like I have?
No,
You do not deserve to suffer, child.
it is what is right. It is what is necessary. Right?
No. The pain you felt is not necessary. Let me ask you. Would you have done that to your own child? Would you have raised a hand against your own flesh and blood?
She is the High Priestess. I simply was not without failure. And I have failed.
You have not. They have failed you in your potential to do good in this world. Let me ask you, are you willing to sacrifice everything to keep those you care about safe?
Yes.
Are you willing to strike down those who would hurt others?
Of course. I would even take the blow for them.
Then you're much like I was when I was younger. And that is why I am here.
I would be breaking my oath.
You will be strengthening your oath. They hold out a hand to you. The oath you have is poison to your mind. Allow me to cleanse it. Cam,
Edith. Yeah, I can tell.
would you like to take a minute to read what I sent you?
I have been.
And your opinion on it? The oath tenets fit
Yes.
Edith.
They fit Edith.
Would you like a moment to think about this?
Edith is going to start crying. And she isn't going to take the hand. She's going to lean up against the other woman. Yes.
The
I
other,
want to,
the
I
other,
want to protect them.
the other woman slowly wraps their arms around you. There, child.
I feel like I just set off. This is what it's supposed to feel like. In a family. I feel like I just set off a vampire lord towards Edith's mother.
Cameron?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some editing to my character sheet, but
But are you okay with this?
I am okay with this.
If
This is awesome. This is better than anything I thought of.
if you don't wish to switch your subclass, you don't have to. But I believe that these tenets, at least, are better for you.
Yeah, they are.
But I also think the subclass is also really good for you. It's up to you.
Oh, I'm taking subclass.
Alright then.
I will have to edit my sheet.
Cameron,
Yeah?
welcome to the Crimson Court.
Holy shit!
Now don't say anything.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Okay.
Not alcohol, but caffeine, which is pretty much like alcohol to my brain.
Okay.
Right, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Hi, Kitty. Hi.
That just went into an interesting direction. Apex,
Me.
I need to talk to you one-on-one.
Okay.
Apex, you have a small vision.
Okay.
A few moments after Edith passed out, you're in the room of where... You remember the room where you had upgraded your vampire form.
Yes. The room with the chalice.
Yes, in the Fountain of Blood. And if I remember right, I say this is the Countess, or what was it again? I apologize. I forgot how to pronounce it.
Should be like the Duchess.
The Duchess. The Duchess stands there. A new child has entered this world.
So she has taken your offer.
Yes. They are
Wonderful.
they are of the third blood.
I nod. That means that whomever made what attacked her was of my generation.
It was Victor. I can tell that blood from anywhere.
I see.
I want you to guide this new child. Lead them to the path that we have sought out.
Yes, mistress.
And I want you to have them drink Victor's blood. As the blood must gather, but Victor's crimes cannot be ignored.
Yes, mistress.
Find him.
It shall be done.
She offers a hand to you.
I, of course, take it.
And even though you have just fed, you feel your blood revigorate. As you snap out of it, your sister also seems to be snapping out of a trance. As now, you return to the general chat. I do apologize for taking a moment with you, Apex.
Oh, it's fine.
This is a very interesting development, I must say, though.
Indeed. I was expecting Cam to reject it. She accepted it.
Your mother gave them a hug.
Wonderful. Oh, that means I'm her brother.
Mm-hmm.
You should not alter. He can literally rip the planet in half.
No, Bucksaw Billy.
Alright, we're back.
Buckshot Billy.
Whew. Okay then. So
That just happened.
I believe 30 minutes has passed. Hey Damien, you wanted to find the people to let them know, hey, you're going into the woods, right?
Nope. That's not what I said. I was going to leave a note for them so one of the Sir Knights know. And then I am leaving. Not looking for any of the player characters.
Understood. Would you like to go ahead and do that bit? Because I feel like I've ignored you for a bit.
Probably be a while.
Hmm?
It'd probably take quite a while.
To try to find them and all that? Yeah, fair enough.
Well, that's not what I was talking about. The conversation would take quite a while.
Oh. Understood. Umbreon.
Hello. Hello.
You see the holy symbol on the ground. As it starts cracking.
That looks like a bad thing. Voices that keep on telling me wise commentary. What should I do?
I vote point and laugh.
I point and laugh at the thing.
Vending. Tell it, fuck you, no.
I don't own that spell. Voices in my head.
One day, you will return to the stars, and so will they. It matters not what you do in your mortal life, as you are all destined to return back to which you came. Do not worry, you will be safe. But destruction is highly advised. Maybe destroy yourself to return to the stars sooner. That is what the voices tell you.
No, they told the
No?
point in lab and cast mending.
It's mending.
I don't own that spell. Voice in my head, so pick another one. I can fireball it. Should I fireball it?
Eldritch Blast.
Got it. I Eldritch Blast.
No, Eldritch Blast,
Oh
okay?
fuck, we don't own that spell in this universe.
Naomi has that spell.
I just realized something. I have no idea what these spells do. That probably should.
And neither do I. We need to
These
find.
these are from a different book.
Yeah.
Question: does anybody have the Dark Art Player's Companion?
Dark arts?
Yeah.
Probably.
Not in this computer. I haven't transferred all that yet.
I'll give it to you after I stop dying.
Like I have it all on my other laptop. I just need to
All right.
get a USB drive.
So, please send that to both me and Cam. Thank you very much. So, what do you want to do with the with that information?
Well, now I see it's cracking. Stuff doesn't start cracking for no reason, so I want to investigate it in the magic variety.
And what are you using to do that? Are you just going to make an Arcana check, or would you like to use a spell?
I'm gonna use an Arcana check.
Sure. Technically, I would say it could also be a religion check, if you want to do either one.
I think you would prefer Arcana.
Enogen doesn't practice other people's religion.
Fair enough.
They don't exist. They're not real. He doesn't have a idiocy skill.
If it's not mine, it's wrong. So why should I study it?
So with 13, you are not sure. Like, there doesn't seem to be any magical effects. It just cracked. It could be more symbolic than magical, from your understanding, but that's about it.
So I'm.
Huh?
Oh, it cracked when her faith broke. Like, how the fuck does that work?
It's symbolic. It magically cracking.
Can I have some cheese bread?
Like, I guess it is, but the fuck does that mean?
Thank you. Okay, so I like to just state one thing. Like, I ordered pizza earlier today, and then went out to do a quick errand with my wonderful husband. And, well, you see, the dog got in our room and ate my entire fucking pizza by tearing through the box, and I'm mad.
Oh my god.
It sounds like
Yes.
someone didn't lock their doors. It's your fault.
Half
The
of the
dog
smell.
improvised.
No, it was Kai's fault. They didn't shut the door.
Yeah, it was my
No.
fault.
That's
Like
your
when-
pizza. Your
You didn't
issue.
check to see if your door is locked. Your fault.
You didn't put it out of dog reach.
We have to in our house, because out of dog reach means in cat reach. We have.
You can't do out of cat reach. That's something you don't have the option to do.
The cat decides whether it's in its reach or not you.
Yeah, I know that. These cats also, they go for the bacon, but they don't go for the bacon first. They go for the toast.
Understandable.
To savor the bacon.
You cats are stupid. And Misty stole a whole slice of pizza while I was eating it. She swatted it out of my hand.
Rule this strong.
So, Cameron,
Yeah,
you will wake up in about an hour.
okay.
And, go ahead and recover your HP.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah. So, Eaterjet, what would you like to do during that hour?
Well, I would like to start my very harsh investigation of like, okay, how do I get my soul back? By trying to find anything I can about this crystal and these stars they're talking about.
So would you like to go to the bookstore to do research? Would you like to experiment on your own crystal?
Both.
So you go into the bookstore that's ran by a gnome.
Yeah.
Eric Cobalt.
I know forest racism
This is-
upon him.
This is the second time
New
I've
era.
talked about home.
So, okay, I'll say make an investigation check with advantage. I'll give you advantage. Is that fair for trying to find information about this strange crystal?
Sure, you determine what's fair or not.
So, Umbreon. In the library, there is no information about this crystal. Or, like, in the bookstore, there is no information. One of the things, since you have a bit of clairvoyance with your subclass, I will give you this, though. You know that with this crystal, it had something to do with the previous estate's owner. He did something with this crystal. You're not sure what, but it's your only lead.
Cool. Now I need to go back to pestering Sanguinaria.
Yeah? Okay.
Harassment campaign. Harassment campaign.
This investigation will take you about an hour, if that's okay.
Sure.
Apex.
Me.
What would you like to do? Like, because Claude wants to put off his little thing for just a moment.
Well,
You notice Cam's holy symbol did crack.
for reasons that I could not possibly comprehend. Had nothing to do with it, I promise.
It's not magical, okay?
It's symbolic. I literally told him that.
Absolutely. So anyway, with that in mind, kind of just chill. I am supposed to look after this one now, so I guess I'm watching over Cam while she sleeps. Is that still not creepy?
It never will be.
Have you put a shirt on her?
Why would I?
I wasn't told to raise her.
That's the part where it gets creepy.
I think it's creepier if I do dress you.
I would
Yeah.
agree.
With best to let Cam do Cam thing.
Okay. Claude,
What is she trying to get her unarmored defense bonus?
would you do me a favor, Claude, and roll me a survival check for tracking down this woman?
I do. Why not? Yeah, I'm okay.
It will take you a bit, but you will be able to find them. They're not trying to hide or anything. It's just they are a bit out of the way.
Now, here's a very important question. Was she properly addressed for all the crimes she was in association with, but not found as a culprit?
Say that once again.
Was she addressed for everything that she was in association with? I.e., did we tell her what she was doing?
No.
All right.
As you head towards what looks to be a small lake with a bit of a waterfall, you see a small, what looks to be like hut. Really nothing too big, and a bunch of flowers have blossomed around recently. You see an owlbear just laying in the middle of the patch as you see this lady tending to what looks to be the garden.
I remember last time. This is towards town.
It's about a good hour-ish away from town.
Just what direction I'm coming from.
Uh, you're coming from this direction. So, you would be walking like, hold on, the whole thing in this way. You'll be walking from to town, you'll be walking from to this way.
Last time it was vice versa. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Well,
I need to turn on the
so,
I am not making my presence hidden.
the owlbear just starts to get up and starts growling towards your direction. Oh, come. Oh, hello there. How are you?
I'm quite fine. How are you, miss?
Oh,
However I should address you.
oh, I'm doing okay, Sonny. Oh, calm down. Calm down, friend. You see them put their hand on the owlbear's like head and give a few like pets, and the owlbear just staring at Damien but no longer growling. I do apologize for her actions. They get very protective.
I have no qualms with it.
So, are you? So, are you lost right now? I know
There
that
is a long multitude of things that should be addressed to you. As for why they were not, I am uncertain.
Oh, have we met before?
No, but I am speaking on behalf of someone who has.
Hmm. Would you like to? Would you like some tea as we speak?
No. I am not here on pleasure.
Hmm. Okay. So, why did you come all this way to speak to little old me?
Assumedly, unknowingly, you have been producing in a fair quantity a surplus of illegal goods.
They seem very confused.
And it was used to hinder and weaken the stability of the town I am representing. However, through the investigation, it has been discerned you were unknowing, so therefore you will not be charged.
Are you? Wait. Almost a little bit of realization hits them. Oh no. Do you mean the lunar? Like, I thought your town people were suffering from horrific nightmares. Oh my god.
Even if they were, I do not believe your actions were the correct way to go about it. But I have a multitude of things I wish to address to you. Firstly, why do you have residency here?
Well, I prefer to live in nature, and every now and again I move around. It's just, I decided to move closer to town to try to help more.
If you ever intend to aid the town, it is best to speak to an official or someone else that has confirmation they are an official.
I was speaking to an official.
I assure you, you are not and did not make the appropriate steps to identify such.
But he gave me this. She pulls out what looks to be a emblem.
Firstly, an official would not give that to you, as they would inherently need to keep it themselves. Even if you were to be hired as a business in addition, the likelihood that you would be appointed an official title are very slim.
They seem to be actually quite scared.
Also, is that emblem at all related to the town?
No.
Okay.
But they don't seem to know how a lot of the upper working seems to work by this clear conversation.
As I assume.
As she seems scared and tears start to build up. I'm sorry, I thought I was helping.
You were unknowingly doing something, so thus the blame is not cast upon you. But as you were speaking on, you believe you were helping, and I wish to offer up a potential deal to rectify the issues that have been caused in the area.
I
You are under no legal requirement to do such. And if you would like proof of my stature, I will gladly walk you to whichever official governing body you need fit.
what would you have me do? And also, wait, were they using it correctly? Were they burning it slowly over their fireplaces?
I am unsure, but I am most certainly it was not used in any mannerism which you assumed.
Oh god. No, that's not good. That is very not good. Oh god, oh god. She starts running around quickly. I need the crabs. I need to grab this quickly. Oh god, these. Oh god, oh god.
If the issue was drastically lethal, it would have already taken most of its toll by now.
No. Like, in smaller quantities, it's supposed to help you sleep and have good dreams, but in larger quantities, it could make you go completely numb to the outside world. And when you come out, the pure, oh god, I gotta fix this quickly. As you see her little stubby legs just start running quickly into the woods. I need mistletoe, I need orpeth berries, I need.
You have taken too long for all issues to be easily rectified. Please take this in a slower mannerism so that the assumed purification can be done easily. If you would like, I can aid you in this in a better mannerism.
Attempt a persuasion check, Damien.
Hell yeah. Here you go. 2 foggies.
You see them just bolting around.
I think they're not going to head towards town in a bolted frantic downhill. I'll be up front.
No,
I'll
they're
fight
bolting.
that fucking elf. I know.
They're bolting into the woods, trying to grab everything they need.
What I'm trying to say is the chances of you having everything, unless it is a mist-based substance, are unlikely. And even then, we would want it in mass for the potential of having people that were not available during the
I know.
time of rectify.
I know.
Damien's clarifying that for her.
Oh,
If
you're
she's not
saying
going to
it
listen
again?
to him, that's not his problem.
Oh god. As they quickly come running back with what looks to be a few different plants. Okay,
What is the assumed mass this can safely affect?
how big's, how big's the problem? I need to know how much to make. Like,
How much can that product make?
20 people? For at least what I have in my hands now,
How long is the time to properly brew or whatever you intend to do?
uh, like, an hour, and they would need to be, and I would need to brew it, and then it would be a smoke. They would have to be near it to receive the effects.
How far am I by town by foot?
Like an hour.
Okay.
You're nowhere. It's nowhere close enough. They would probably have to actually be in town for this to work.
Well, I know that. How much is the maximum that you currently have to make this product? What is the maximum number you could rationally make? And what do you believe would be proper reimbursement?
No reimbursement at all, but on what I
What do
have.
you believe would be proper reimbursement?
Wasn't it a question?
Oh god, this was my mistake. I need to fix this. Okay, so the only thing I'm limited in is the little bits of mistletoe I need. I need a bit more, and if I can have just like, I don't know, 20 more mistletoe branches, I should be able to make like up to like 200 people. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know.
Then please calm down too now. Being frantic in this situation is not beneficial.
Okay, how are they taking it? How was this being used? I need to know so I can know the full.
Once again, I do not know the exacts.
God. Okay. Okay.
Is there an issue if you were to make it assuming worst case scenario?
Um. Worst case scenario, comas, possible, maybe death if people don't stop to eat, or
With the purification, not the issue of the drug in question.
um. If I make it right, um. everyone would be a bit tired for a day or two.
Then make it to its the most effective mannerism.
Okay. Okay.
If you wish to maneuver your goods into town, you can. However, please give me a detailing and preferably what they look like of each item in question needed. Yeah. Piece of paper. Please write down, miss.
Okay. They will give you. They give you a small list of what they will be using in the purification smoke. However, they do tell you again that they need a lot more mistletoe. Right now, they don't. They do not have enough for like everybody. they could probably fix like 20 people at max with what they have. But the mistletoe
Give
is.
me the numbers. How much you need mistletoe? Like literally just a recipe.
Oh god.
We can just hand wave this
Yeah. Okay. They give you the numbers.
because immediately after getting the numbers, please start in whatever you believe is manageable. Do not distribute this yet. Either I or another official will address it. To guarantee they are an official, please contact the mayors of the town or ask if they know Damien's last name. If they don't, then they know me. If they do, they're lying to you.
If they don't, they know you. If they do, they're lying to me. Um. Is there any?
You can stay here. I will return once I have made a bounty.
A bounty?
Once I have the items in question.
Okay. Okay. I'll start getting my other items together, but I need to work on it. I need to clean my pot. Oh god.
And I will return back to town. Time to throw around money.
So are you just gonna buy all the ingredients or just what they're missing?
How much of those ingredients do we have in town? And B, how common are those ingredients supposedly?
A lot of them are just different herbs. The weird ones is like frog of like foot of frog. That's a really weird one. And finally, you're not really too sure what it means by like fey dust. You're really not sure what that means. Everything else is pretty common.
Wait, it was frog leg was a weird one?
Frog leg and fey dust.
Frog leg sound. It just want a frog for being startled by it. We're going to look for everything but fey dust because I don't know what that is, nor do I want to take a gambit. Or at least Damien wanted Snap know what that is.
Understood. I don't know. Probably for the whole thing, 3 gold.
Or
For all. Like all put together.
okay. I'll do that, and I'm going to put out a request in town for the referred to items. If they are found in the wild and delivered, they will be paid for. Please deliver to the mansion. If someone does not address it properly, say address and tell them to tell Damien. I am having an item request for this recipe, effectively.
Okay.
I'm going to pay people to go hunting for this stuff.
That could take some time.
Yes, I already have everything we supposedly need, though.
Uh-huh.
This is in case we don't have enough.
Understood. Okay. What would you like to do now, Damien?
I will now return to her.
You see that what looks to be like a whole bunch of other stuff has been tied to the owlbear.
What in the?
Thank you, sweetie, for carrying these for me. The owlbear grunts.
She has a pet owl there?
Yes!
Oh my god! So cute!
Okay.
Just watch
Oh,
out when
little
it starts
puppy
being more
creatures.
bear than owl.
Oh, sir, you're back.
And probably carrying a stuffed backpack or whatever the hell I'm transporting all this on. I have acquired the named goods.
Was there anything that you were missing?
I do not know what Fey Dust is, but you did not say you needed it. At least the only thing you immediately needed was mistletoe.
I have plenty of fey dust. Don't worry about it. they go and grab like what looks to be a jar of what looks to be blue sparkling dust inside of it.
Maybe. So this is for 200. Point 3 repeating. Okay.
So, Damien, are you going to take them to town now?
I assume that is where they intend to go.
Yep, but they don't know how to get there.
Follow me. Also, in addition to giving them the items, they will receive 4 silver pieces. They have been paid at market value for the goods I supposedly got. I do not know the value of Fey Dust. I cannot properly reimburse you for that.
They bum 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 bum. You know, riding the owlbear into town. After all of this, as you guys are going to be setting up now. Hey, Edith.
Yeah?
You're awake now.
Uh, Edith is kind of mentally processing what just happened. Ow. Did that just happen?
Did anyone pick up the holy symbol, or is it still there?
Inogen has it.
Okay.
Yes, that did just happen.
No, after I passed out, did anyone else see... Never mind. My necklace, my holy symbol. Where is it?
I'm going to look towards Enogen.
Did I come back from the library yet?
Yep.
I picked it up because it was on the ground. I didn't want to get stepped on. It broke anyway. So, you know, sorry about that.
It broke?
Yeah, weird thing. While you were asleep, it just started cracking.
Oh. So... my oath was broken. But... I... not... Neither of you saw a woman enter a elegant gown.
No?
We can speak about this later.
I mean, Sanguinarius knows what's going on. Right,
Of
where's my
course I
shirt?
do. Wherever you left it.
I don't... Edith is going to put her shirt on. Right.
Thank you.
Talk about what just... You know what happened.
I do.
Why do you know what happened?
I am a man who knows many things.
You are a man who doesn't show his face.
You are correct.
I trust you, but I feel like I shouldn't. A lot of stuff doesn't make sense right now. I feel
It will in time.
free.
Calm down.
Do you say
my
you cannot
child.
breathe?
She feels free.
Oh.
Like, massive weight just got removed.
It's a good feeling, no?
Feels like when I was little, before my training started. feels good. Is this how normal people feel?
Yes.
That's just what. Like, it can still help, but it's not as painful. Sorry, I'm out of it right now.
You need not apologize.
I do believe we. The woman, not the one in my vision, the other one, the one who helped me uh, do something last night. She's
You're
still.
referring to my companion.
Yes, her. I feel like I need to talk to her right now.
If you wish.
I don't know you're a vampire.
Mm, And I have no intention of addressing that in front of Enogen again.
Again? Why do
Enogen
I get
already
the
said he wasn't going to pry into it. He's just like, sure.
feel like as long as Inogen doesn't follow us, I'm fine.
Also, Sanguinario, after you're done helping out Edith, can you answer a few questions about the previous lord for me?
I can do as much as I can. You should probably find Damien. He would want to know that she is awake.
That's good. Good idea. See you later
Wait.
then. Yes?
Hey,
Does-
Cam.
Yeah?
So you said that your horse was your, summoned horse now, right?
Yes.
New horsey. You-
Your horsey changed.
What horsey?
How did Michelangelo change?
Still the same horse. Just
Oh,
a new look.
he's going through a phase, and I don't like him anymore. I don't want to play with this toy no more.
I'm replacing him immediately.
I approve of this new look.
As you should. That is Shadowmere from Skyrim.
Yeah! Shadowmere is my precious little baby. Yes, he is. Well, he gets so. I downloaded a mod so I could pet my horse in Skyrim.
That sounds extraordinarily camping.
Yeah.
Way to be on brand.
Oh no, I think the worst one is I downloaded Sex Labs just for a hugging animation that it had.
But
Yeah, just for the hugging animation.
the horse looks at you. Cam.
Michael! Alright.
As it comes closer towards the window where you're seeing it, it sticks his head through.
Horsey is getting pets.
And Michelangelo is acting like his normal self.
He just looks different. I mean, Edith probably looks different too. So.
Well, the thing is, one thing has changed.
What? Does he have to eat human flesh now?
Souls of the innocent. I've killed everyone inside of the church.
I will work on it. It's just give me a minute to work on it, Cam. But just don't open his sheet.
Okay, I'll close it.
Yeah.
I opened it because I want.
The horse gets a bite attack, doesn't he?
Yep. He gets a few things.
He's also now a warhorse, so.
Mm-hmm.
And Michelangelo is evolving. Remember to get your bonus deck XP for that.
Dex XP was a mistake.
Dex XP?
He's referring to PTU stuff.
Basically, in Pokemon tabletop games, the more Pokemon you catch, the more EXP you get. And then Claude said, "Hey, I want to stress test this and caught every Pokemon I made and over level the party like heavily."
I over leveled myself, thank you.
Hey, he didn't do shit for us.
Well, I had to make you guys equivalent level, just put him 2 above you. So you guys didn't have like a level 100 Claude and level 5.
Ignore the fact that a level 100 is not accessible by the trainers by days.
Claude would have figured it out. Roy is level 100, don't lie to me.
Fair enough. Anyway, back to the thing at hand.
Cameron is giddy. I planned on something horrible happening to Edith, but this is better.
Hey, I'm fine with it. More for the cause.
I can't believe you. You can't lay on hands yourself anymore, I think.
Yeah, you can. 5e did away with the funny, oh, well,
Well,
undead healing.
the thing is, he's both humanoid and undead, so...
Well, it doesn't work against one, it surpasses that. But you have a different qualifier on vampire. You instead get temp HP.
This, give me a second. I need to check something.
I don't even know if lay on hands doesn't work. So I've never had that circumstance come up.
Some people say healing spells hurt undead. I don't play by that.
Again, that's still a not this edition thing.
Your
the
wounds
reason they
does
say that is
specify, but there's some of it, but not everything.
Out of curiosity, are we playing by Vampire the Masquerade rules where, like, their hair length and style can't really change?
Non. How do you spell non?
NON.
That's...
And Cam, that's kind of just a your choice thing.
Okay. Don't mind me just working on some stuff.
This is great.
Why? You got a sister?
Hello, Stib Vampire. But anyway, well, with that out of the way,
Wait, what?
no, because once again, Cam, we find a situation in which I am for some reason mentoring.
Oh my god!
Oh, I'm sorry, Apex. I'm so sorry.
I don't mind. I think it's hilarious.
Oh my god.
I guess that's fucked up.
What?
I thought it made it so healing instead just turns to temp HP, but it doesn't do that. Because you're undead, you can't be.
You know, why do you think I've been stressing I don't want to be hit?
I believe Cam's subclass, since her subclass changed, I think her lay on hands also changes slightly with what the subclass does.
I'm trying to figure.
Oathbreaker,
Yeah,
I think becomes Hand of Heat or whatever the fuck.
No, she's not Oathbreaker.
Then
Oh, it's one of the. It's I'm assuming the evil, or Dark Paladin.
Can I post what it is?
I'm going to.
we're not going to stop you.
I'm going to figure something out about your lay on hands later, Cam. We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Because it affects Apex in the same way. This is all of it. I should have fixed it. Spells and abilities that say it affects regarding no effect on you. Yada yada. Your creature type
Edith is
changes
going
to
to get
undead.
Edith is going to get a nice little pixie cut.
I am going to work on that later. That's a later thing. That's a later thing for me.
That's a later.
No, I'm changing Cam's lay on hands. I don't like that aspect. Maybe change it to only
Damn,
be able.
fuck Apex.
Well, I mean, I'm going to make Apex more powerful soon anyway. But first, I want to work on.
Woo, power.
Okay, I'm almost done with.
How the fuck do I get up?
Okay. There we go, Cam. I am done with your warhorse, except I need to give it a bite attack.
Yep. Oh, this is gonna make some other stuff really complicated. Edith might have to change her name.
There you go.
It might be better if we just report Edith as dead.
Anyway, so that's all done. Okay, so now moving on. You and Edith. So Senora, Edith, where are you guys heading?
Oh,
Supposed to go outside to visit with Sis.
Okay. She just got outside like 10 minutes ago, so she's not that far. So you easily catch up to them. So. Oh, you're awake, I see.
yes. Sanguinarius, do you think you could leave the two of us for a minute?
As amusing as it would be to simply say yes and then listen anyway, I'm going to save a lot of has been. I already know.
Already know what?
Why do you think I brought her to you in the first place?
Wait. I assumed it was because she was an accomplished healer or such.
No.
Edith showing her naivete.
Um,
Remember, she is still just 17 years old.
brother, this one is quite.
Yes, sister.
Are you sure this one wasn't dropped on their head when they were a kid?
Considering they are still a child, they have most certainly.
Fair enough, fair enough. Shall we talk about this someplace a little bit more private? I think the middle of the streets of the town is not a good place.
That is a fantastic idea, sister.
Shall we head back to the manor? Or would you like to head to your hut?
We'll have to go right back. Let's go.
It is much more wise and will do better to do this at my haven.
Of course. Brother,
Yes, sister.
what the hell happened to their horse?
I don't know.
Stares. Just stares at you, Apex. The horse stares at you.
Is this like a Skyrim horse? You know, there's something wrong with Skyrim horse head tracking. See, when a normal horse looks at you, they look at you at the side because that's where their eyes are. Skyrim horses look at you head on, which means they are predators.
It looks at you head on.
I stare at it back. You're
it-
still in my
Quiet,
woods, fool.
fucker.
I don't care if you got a fancy attack. I have multi-attack.
That is true. So, you guys head into the woods.
All right. Now I know there's something more with these two. No, look, I'm just trying my best not to metagame shit.
So,
You're perfectly fine. I'm not complaining at all.
so, Itogen, is there anything you want to do before we head back to Claude and do the whole, you know, do the whole thing with the druid? Umbreon? Did you eat seed?
Who knows with him?
Anyway,
I'm pretty sure he was headed towards me, but
yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, it'd be a great idea. Send him on a wild goose chase that'll take him forever so we can talk. And I'm like, okay, well, we had to leave anyway. It's like the situation of going your separate ways only to walk the same way
Same
to the
way.
parking lot.
Yeah.
kind of awkwardly look at each other like, "Ooh, I'll see you tomorrow."
You tell your friend
I
you're
am
gonna
right.
get off the game for the night, and hey,
Hi.
My favorite thing, once again, when Umbreon is needed, he simply vanishes, then randomly starts talking.
Okay.
oh, you guys called me. I was listening to music.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
god!
My point has been proven.
You feel the voices in your head are quite disappointed in you, Itogen.
Some things never change.
And you act like I care. The music was bopping.
Yeah.
But what did you want me for?
Do you want to do anything as Apex? I mean, Sangoraria, Edith, and his Nits. Fuck, I forgot how to
Nick,
pronounce.
you can do it.
Cool. I'm
Yeah.
going to ping Claude. Cameron's. If he answers, I'm gonna tell him Cameron's awake. If he doesn't, I won't.
Do I know it's you?
Yes. You know it. You have an
Okay,
instinctual
then I'll
knowledge that it's
answer.
me.
If I
Then I'll-
didn't, I wasn't going to answer, and then you would have called me again. I wouldn't answer.
Yeah. That's what Enogen tells you. Cameron's awake, and you should probably come to the mansion after you're done talking with the lady.
Funny.
Boom, 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 boom,
The
boom,
message
boom,
was
boom,
received,
boom, boom,
Umbreon.
Oh, he doesn't talk back.
You're right.
Wow, left him on red in magic.
The worst part is he answered the call, just doesn't respond.
Doesn't say anything.
Like, hello? Is it broken, Damien?
You there, Damien? Yes. Respond?
No.
No.
No. I'll head there, but no further talking. Huh.
No, I didn't say I'll head there.
Well, I'll walk back up to Sanguinary after just like turning the corner for a bit. Well, he said he.
Unfortunately, he's not there.
I know, it takes him 6 seconds.
Yeah, I literally turned the corner. They're like, okay, Inugen's gonna look for him. We come back around A.
He effectively took, at most 12 seconds to cast Sending.
I would have been done in the middle of their conversation.
Hey, we shouldn't do this in front of everybody.
And
We shouldn't do what in front of everybody?
And then he's like, oh, I forgot you could do that.
So
I didn't know you could do that.
I did it to you. I did a tuck with you.
Is that what you did?
Oh yeah, it's a new ability this crystal stuff gave me. Also, the reason I'm asking about the previous owner, because apparently he had something to do with this.
What happens when you snort the crystals? Yeah, mystical powers.
Yeah. This class is wacky. You start off with being able to call people, make a black hole, and then give people bonuses to initiative. Like, one of those things is not like the other.
Initiative is busted. Gonna have
Yeah.
to nerf it.
Yeah, I get to boost people during their initiative roll. Pog.
One of these things is not like the other.
But they seem to be heading into the forest, Umbreon. So you want to tag along with them, or what's everyone's opinion on Umbreon tagging along?
You want to die, bitch?
I
Hey,
mean,
Elrin, what happened to you last time you followed me into the woods?
I got
Nothing
damage
bad.
on, but I also need my question answered.
Answer my question, asshole. Don't
You
leave me
can
on
start
red.
walking with us. I will answer it as a vlog, but then you gotta leave.
Cool. How much do you know about the previous lord?
I'm pretty sure I am older than he was, so let's see how long have I have been doing the watch thing.
I think that question was directed at you, Zane.
Oh shit! I thought he was looking at his backstory. Okay.
No, I was asking, when exactly have I dealt with this weird thing called my job?
Hold on. Let's see. Nope.
Have I been here for like centuries before this guy, or just kind of like a casual thing?
Probably about 30, 40 years now, roughly.
Majority of his
Okay.
lifetime. Okay, to further direct question. Did you hear him mention anything about these crystals or like a god of stars or something like that?
All this is gonna be effectively redirected to downhill.
Make a history check.
To give you the help
All
action
right.
to make sure you can jog your memory properly.
Not one of my super great stats. Here it is.
Oh!
Huh.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Literally one day before we all showed up.
So, Apex, when you hear crystals, you remember a while ago, one of the first problems that the Lord had was the lack of food, because the land wasn't that great with farming. You remember him going with a weird magical experiment on one of the farms, utilizing what looks to be a bluish crystal. That farm was able to produce enough food for the town for a while, until one day he dug up the crystals and sent them away. After a while, the food shortage became a problem again. What he told you is that he discovered these crystals and he was experimenting with them. But not much. He didn't tell you much else. You probably spied on him about this, though. Probably. Or did you not give a shit? I'll ask you that question.
Considering it's my job to give a shit, yes.
Every now and again, when he thought he was alone, he would take the crystals and try, doing different things with them. Like putting them into the water to see if the water changed, or at one extreme point, putting inside somebody. The person that it put us inside of, that did not end well for anybody involved. And that is how he got his first and only scar on the left cheek of his. It was like a slash mark.
Imagine only having one scar.
But after that particular incident, he dug up all the crystals and sent them away to what seems to be what you believe was. He seems to have sent them to Fool's March to go down, to be then travel through Fool's March from the old abandoned town here into River Creek. That was the intended path for the crystals to travel. He didn't want the crystals to go through Yarndom. He was adamant about it.
Okay.
That's about as much as you know about the crystals.
So, all that to say, I know slightly why that I have some information, but at the end of the day, Umbra, no, I got nothing to help you, buddy.
Thank you, Sanguinaria. Well,
You're welcome.
good luck with whatever's happening in the forest I will not ask about. But can't be worse than the whipping she gave herself earlier. Inogen is gonna keep his end of the promise and walk away after pestering Sanguinaria yet again.
As
Like,
Inogen,
you
the
get two.
as Inogen gets close to the horse drools a little and looks like it's about to, try to maybe take a bite of Inogen, but stops itself.
Oh god, it's gonna try and eat Enogen. Wait.
It stopped itself. It stopped itself.
I can't wait for it to try and eat Damien, and Damien to just laugh at it.
Whoops, I accidentally clicked Fireball, and I know that horse has terrible dexterity.
Oops.
Oh, weird. It has all the stats of a vampire lord.
You're not.
Hold person inflict wounds.
Hold on. So, I'll just roll a dex save. Cam, you have evasion right now, right? Due to your feats.
That was a joke.
That was a
whoops. I said whoops, I accidentally cast Fireball.
No, it's a bit. It's a bit.
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna blow up Cam and her horse.
But bum 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 bum.
Edith is going through all the questions she has in her head. There's a lot. There's a lot this poor girl doesn't know. Edith, my ignorant little doll.
So, you guys make it to Apex's cabin. So, I will ask the party, do we want to do the bit at Apex's cabin, or do we want to go back to Claude real quick and do the other thing?
That's gorgeous.
So, what are you doing, Damien?
Inogen's still talking through a telepathic link because it stays active until I take a long rest.
Okay. I'll respond in chat when I respond around. Keep your eyes peeled.
He's just never gonna respond.
But were you actually asking me, Zane, or no?
I wasn't asking you. I was just reading.
Just reading.
Yeah. But do we want to go back to Damien, or do we want to continue to the cabin? What does the party want to do?
I don't necessarily care either way.
I'm fine either way.
Let's do Damien.
Apex?
I have no preference. I'm
Vote-
fine with
Damien
I want to
wins.
vote against Umbreon, so it'd be funny.
God!
You know, I agree. Let's do the vampires.
The thing is, the only reason I said that is because I knew everyone was gonna say I don't care. Then Downhill's gonna start complaining.
We're doing Damien. Fuck you.
No, this is
All
democracy.
part of my master plan.
I can go eat my bagel.
Fuck yeah, bagels.
So, Damien, you walk into the center of town with the old lady riding their what looks to be a very adorable owlbear.
All owlbears are adorable.
I could care less about the dog she has.
And everyone around them is kind of just staring at you guys.
This would be at the time I made my note to the guards.
For what was the note again? Quick reminder.
I'll read it in the Roll20 real fast. I have to scroll past that. Damn, that's not even me. A medical treatment that is free of charge for recent drug incident being established. For those who are/were suffering, please arrive in the area we're setting up immediately. Should you wish for your name/family name to not be paired with this incident, then address this to a guard or the mayor's mansion, as well as forwarding it to Damien, and alterations will be made for your case. If you don't want to come here, please address such, and I'll try and accommodate you.
So there's a bit of the town people there, mostly people who are dragging people who are kind of like a little bit unconscious, kind of out of it here. About a good 40% of the town came by, and there's about 5 families who want to do this treatment, from what the guards told you. But not everybody who taken the moon dust is here for the treatment.
I mean, I don't think he'd even know that number either way, but effectively, we're just going to start up the treatment, and whatever she says is the way to do it. Lady, if this proves wrong, I'm charging you as a criminal. I don't care.
She sets up her pot, and as she gets some clean river water into the pot, she goes to try to start a small fire and realizes, oh no, I don't have my flint. Can someone help me light this real quick, please?
Slowly walk over. Well, the cooking utensils I can supposedly carry. And I'm certain there'd be some mannerism of a way to light a fire.
Is there?
I'm assuming it's paired with a tinder box or whatever the fuck. Except I need to do it to make a hot pot.
So technically, it's not.
Yeah.
However, you should have a tinderbox for your starting gear.
Like, I would give the appropriate thing.
Alright, you start a fire. And as, they're letting the water boil a little bit, Eugen, you walk up. Umbreon. And the Umbreon special once again.
He doesn't walk up. He walks away. He's sick and tired of Damien. He's rebellion. He doesn't like this bullshit. Answer my call, Jack.
So, Damien, they let the water boil for a bit and start putting in a few of the ingredients.
Ooh.
As they also take what looks to be a staff and starts shaking it a bit, like doing different. Actually, you're not magically inclined, are you?
I have spells. I might have as many. No, I might have 2 less spells than Apex. I have 3. They're cantrips, so don't shut up. I have more cantrips than Apex has cantrips.
Then you know that they are doing verbal and somatic components for a spell.
All right.
It seems to be taking a while. As after a bit longer, they finally throw in the mistletoe and the fey dust.
Ooh, this'll be fun.
A nice blue dust, like a blue mist, starts to form out of the pot. Now, they did warn you that whoever, if this works, they're going to say this once again, if this works, whoever does take this treatment will be out for like a day or two.
Feel sleepy. Yes.
Okay.
You are to give it to the people who are coming to receive medical treatment for the previously addressed ailments. You are not to sell this product under any terms.
Understand as they will continue. And okay. Umbreon, you back? Or are you just jamming?
Hey, I'm running. Are you listening to Metal Gear Rising or Terraria music? Oh, it didn't work.
Hmm.
Umbreon died and I killed him. Do I get the XPDM?
Yes, you get 2 XP.
Okay.
He wasn't worth that much. But
That's mean. He's actually worth a lot to me, okay?
to you, yes, but to the universe, not as much.
This is a character growth moment.
Anyway, I'm going to say that Eugen was looking for Damien, so he would be walking towards here. So,
I'm
Umbra
gonna
will
pop some
also.
popcorn.
So, okay, time for the part. Damien, can I get you to make me a wisdom saving throw?
Downhill. Is she putting the smoke in the area of people that are not to be taking this drug? If so, she's going to be detained. Once again, I said she is making this for the people that are coming for the treatment. I am not coming for the treatment. It might have sounded like a joke, but I am not joking. I will arrest her for criminal activity. Should she go against what was already established here? I
It's
I
not
don't know if...
It's not a single target thing, Claude. It is.
Okay, but it's an area of effect, right?
Yes, from the pot.
She should know what the area of that effect is. If she does not, then she is
Claude?
endangering the
Claude?
public.
Please lower your voice to
This
me.
is a genuine thing.
Please lower your voice to me. Calm down.
I am.
Are you near the pot? Yes or no?
if that is the area which she is giving the treatment, no, because I did not take the drug, so therefore I do not need the treatment.
Then you don't have to make the save. I thought you were helping them with the treatment, so I thought you were near the pot.
No, she said the treatment had downsides. So I wouldn't go near it because I have no reason to.
Anyway, so, Yurajin, you see, as you're going towards Damien, you see what looks to be the flower lady seems to be giving like this weird blue smoke to a bunch of people, and the people are starting to get really drowsy.
Cool. Jim will continue walking past it because he does not care for what's all going on here. He's just wondering how on earth she's just giving pure smoke to people. She's just.
What did I miss?
She's handing out smoke to people.
She's having people inhale smoke. They're hotboxing.
Sweet.
Not sweet.
Cameron's got the munchies, so. No, I have not been smoking weed. Or doing
Disappointed.
anything with weed.
So,
Um,
you walk.
I've just.
You walk around the smoke, Umbreon.
I'm probably going to continue my investigation on a previous Lord.
You don't wish to talk to Damien?
No, I just kind of wanted to see what he was doing, and he's not responding to me. So I'm gonna leave him there.
All right. Where would you like to go for your investigation?
Where was Lord Zold room at?
Back in the manor.
Well, like, is it just like one of the rooms that we don't live in, or?
It's just, it's the room currently Cam has, Edith has taken residence in. No, the room across from Cam. I apologize.
Cool, I'll go there.
Wasn't that my room?
I have no clue what any of the rooms are. The only one I know is Damien's.
I remember I
think-
took one of the big ones because I'm like,
Yeah.
I know the layout of this place. So I'm like, hey,
Yeah, you took that room, Apex.
go on over and enter my room. It's very pristine.
Is that the room I tore down the wall to?
Nope.
Yes,
Wait, yes. Yes.
because I put you in my room because I know you wouldn't be affected by.
Not night.
You still owe me a wall.
So, all right. So you're going into that room, Umbreon.
What's in here?
First, there's a hole in the wall.
Fucking wall.
There seems to be a very nice dresser, and what looks to be a very nice bed that doesn't seem to be used.
Interesting. Any remnants of the old lord stuff in this place?
Apex, would there be any stuff left in this room from the old lord today?
Unlikely, seeing as pretty sure the people would have moved his crap out before calling for us.
Yep.
Like his personal effects and whatnot. I haven't personally done anything, but I'm pretty sure, like, they still had, hey, this belonged to, this guy who wrote a will or something. If they didn't touch anything, then yeah, it's all there. I literally have not touched the room other than walked in and said, this
Okay.
is mine.
Okay. Then there's a few things in the dresser. there seems to be maybe a few like what looks to be a few personal journals, a couple books, some very nice clothes. There's a few things in there.
I'll skim through everything to see if anything relates to this crystal.
Investigation check.
That's a nat one.
I was literally reading it yesterday. No wonder it felt like yesterday. A shame Umbreon can't see it.
Apex realizes he still has the book on him.
You know what, Apex? Do you want that to be the thing?
I think it would be hilarious and spikes Umbreon for sure.
So Umbreon, there's no book about the farmstead like the crystal here. However, Apex, you just remember, oh yeah, I remember more about the crystal. I have the book with me. As you have just entered your cabin.
Oh well, Umbreon can wait.
That wasn't that important.
Well, let's see. I want to look to... Where would he put legal documentation or something? We have a manor that belongs to the old personal place that's old in this place. Is there a mayor's office or anything, or is this the mayor's office?
This is the mayor's office, but most of the legal documentation would be handled by Clark at this point.
He cut out for me, so...
Yeah.
It was all handled here, but most of the legal documentation would be in Clark's possession.
Is it just me, or every time he goes to explain it, he cuts off?
For a decent bit of it.
It was all handled here,
Yeah.
but now Clark has all the legal papers. So it would be in his possession.
Cool, cool. Discord finally let you talk. I'm now going to talk with Clark.
Okay. I assume Clark would just be in the manor still, right? Probably in the downstairs, like, hanging out room.
No, he'd be in his room.
Ah, okay, okay.
He's not a basement dweller now.
I remember what room Clark has as well.
Just pull Clark into his room while I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I need to say with this stuff. So, you head down the hall to Clark's room. Do you just enter, or what's up, Umbreon?
Knock first. I don't walk into people's rooms.
Clark.
Hey, Clark.
You hear a knock at the door.
You'd open the door.
Hey, Clark, how have you been? It feels like months since we talked with one another.
Pretty sure I would have done a bit of the paperwork for everything around. I just seem to be in the background of most things, which there's no issue with that.
Yeah. Wish you're in the foreground a bit more. But hey, it'd be like that sometimes. Have you got any old records about the farm record from before we took over this place?
Oh, do I?
Looks at
Then pulls out a bunch of papers. No, Umbreon. Here's the fun part. We're going to have literally every single documentation that this place has, and that I could scrounge up from anywhere about the farm place. The earliest documentation, whether that be 1,000 years ago or not.
It was about 200 years ago. That's the oldest.
Of literally every single tidbit I can get.
It's almost like Clark has an obsession.
It's almost like he likes reading paper, documenting history.
Just
It's
gonna
like
sit
Clark
there.
had that weird expertise in history.
I even took
He
the
probably
heat
would
for
have been
it.
able.
I have
He probably would have been able to tell you about the crystals.
I remember all of it like the back of my hand. It's really weird. I don't know what crystals have to do, but maybe it was like bath salts or something.
But I'll sit through Clark's explanation. But Enogen would say when you go back 200 years, can you give me the abridged version for most of it?
Oh, you don't want to watch the Bridge series. It'll become the new canon.
The abridged. Yeah. Shout out to SAO Abridged.
I still prefer Team Forrester.
But you were going to go through a huge thing halfway through, and Jen eventually being like, "Hey, can you give me the abridged?" We're gonna ask Jen, "What do you actually want from these papers?" I assume you aren't just looking at the finances of farms.
I'm trying to find out more about these crystals because one kind of stole my half of my soul, and I kind of want that back.
A third.
Mm.
If I say half, it makes it feel more urgent.
All right. Even worse, we're going to anywhere that a gem has been noted in any of the documentation.
Wait, what was that spell I posted in meme chat that was literally Control F?
It's worse because instead of just oh, I'm gonna go through everything and find what you want, we're going through everything.
Oh my god.
I feel like Clark would be the type of person on page 85, paragraph 6, sentence 79.
He's reading it all off for you. And you'd make sure you're understanding him. If you're not, he would ask what language would you prefer him to speak in, and then he routes through 7 separate languages.
Clark, never become a teacher because your type of teacher is the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. When we're gonna be dismissed until everyone gets this lesson.
What are you guys doing?
My mom's here to pick me up. I don't care.
She is a part of the lesson too. She better understand.
If it makes you feel any better, you're getting the help action.
Oh my fucking god. So we're gonna come back to this.
Well, you can. I'm assuming you don't want me to make up a bunch of random stuff, but
So, is this?
it will
more
eventually
time?
get to anything he needs to know.
You know what? Clark, you make me a history check with advantage.
I'd like to have double advantage, DM. Thank you. Gotcha.
No.
Oh, I forgot to toggle. 21. You know what? 23.
It
Because I feel
about
guided.
40 years ago. About 40 years ago. The documentation based on the farm is definitely a bit more odd. It says the farm was producing 6 times of what it normally did, but the people who were eating the food were getting random bursts of energy. However, about a month after this, seems like the food quality went back to its normal pace. There was just a huge spike in it for a month. Also, there was there was also a purchase that also corresponds within this time from someone has purchased some very large gem rocks that was found. Rivercrete had purchased them to make them into jewelry and stuff. And there is no other documentation about this. Now, not on the purchase. There was a small band of mercenaries that were hired to deliver this, as long as a few of actual town guards. For some reason, the travel route was not through Yarndom, but they went through the old ruins and down straight to River Creek. For some reason. Like from Fool's March to the abandoned town to River Creek. I will draw the path for you guys to see. So it went from here to here, all the way, nope, all the way down here. That's how the path traveled. Instead of just going like the most simple path back then was this down to this. Understand?
Any details on why they need something in Fool's March?
No, there are no details.
What was the mercenaries group that was hired's name is?
The Boar's Tusk.
Got it. As Clark, hey, do you remember these people?
Shit, sorry, I don't know. I cheated you. It'd actually be a 24.
It gets the same results.
I know.
Funny the flex.
If it got 2 more, then it would have got a better result.
The DC 26. What the hell?
Degrees of success. Anyway, moving on.
Oh, damn. Yes, puppy, I know you're hungry.
You said it was purchased from someone? Is
It
that
was-
someone addressed?
A Mrs. Hold on, let me actually pull up my little notes for the quest line. Hold on, give me a minute. A Miss Shimmer Foolsheart.
She is a fool if she's grabbing that.
Monopolizing off of it. They're actually a genius.
And they paid
Be right back.
600 gold pieces for these stones. Like, not individually, but all together.
Got it. How can we contact the mercenary group that transported the gem?
Well, the Mercenary Guild is located in Yarnum. However, you could put in a request to be sent to Yarnum for them to be sent out if they are available. But the best way to talk to someone face to face is to travel all the way to Yarnum. This is what Edojin would know.
This for
Was it-
circles are not a thing,
A
correct?
specific group from the mercenary group? Or was
Yes.
it just like they had an application?
This is a Pacific group from the Mercenary Guild.
What I'm asking is were these people specifically called out? Like,
Yes.
hey, I want Joe to work on this mission.
Yes.
Okay.
These people were called out.
So trust was an important matter.
Mm-hmm. And teleportation circles don't exist, correct?
Nope, they don't exist.
Way too high level for you, little man.
Well, I'll thank Clark for all the information and then proceed to think about stuff.
All right. After walking for a good little bit, Sangoria, Edith, and I'm going to try to do this. Nits. Fucking hell. I know I didn't do that right. But you three have arrived.
Okay, downhill. Just to help. Pretend the Y is an I.
Alright, I'm back.
Nick.
Next.
Remember we were playing Smite?
Yes?
And with the goddess of the same name.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
You have just arrived at the cabin.
Alright then, is this Edith's first time here?
I think so?
Um,
I know I took Inujin here, but other than that, I don't think anyone's been here.
Edith, you think this is your first time here.
I figured. So this is where you've been hiding out.
Head nod.
By the way, Cameron,
Uh-huh.
never mind. You have that stowed away, so it wouldn't be usable. Okay, continue.
We have it.
And yes, this place literally looks like it just came straight out of Friday the 13th. It is beyond disrepair.
So, both of you clearly know something.
Yes.
I know many things.
That's my position.
I mean about what's going on with me.
Yes, we each went through it. Not necessarily in the same way, but...
So, Edith is going to dismount. You're both vampires.
Yes, we are your brother and sister.
I've seen... I swear I've seen you out during the day, Sanguinari.
And it is currently day now.
Yes! How are we out?
Don't.
The blood is strong.
And... the woman in my visions, her dream or whatever, you guys knew her. You guys know her. Oh, this is all very confusing.
To put it in a analogy that shall hopefully become second nature to you soon, I address myself as your brother, and this year as my sister. Steve would be our mother.
So once again, I'm the little sister of the family.
Yes, but I believe you'll get along much better with us than you will your previous.
My brothers weren't so bad. They were just busy. Left me alone with her a lot. God, I need to figure out a way for me to be declared legally dead or defied.
That is very possible.
It's worse than you might think.
If you may not understand, we have been doing this a very, very long time. And you're in luck. We handle all of the paperwork going to and from many
Right.
marriages. We could
My
have
my mother had me in an arranged marriage that was happening in a few months.
Where would you like your death certificate to come from? Any place that you always wanted to travel?
I've never. I don't know. This is a lot. I'm free. And
You are?
I'm not. My. I haven't broken an oath. That's how it feels.
That is a good way to look at it.
I've taken a new oath.
Cam,
Yeah?
you see the tenets of your new oath, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh dear. I never thought I'd ever have this kind of opportunity. Other rules is it's this like sisterhood where everything seems fine on the outside, but it's corrupt.
I'm going to add this slightly.
Sorry, I have a lot going through my head right now.
It is alright. You have a very long new life to figure it out.
Do the others know about what happened to me? I mean, I will do my.
They know that you are ill, and they know you are currently under our care to cure yourself of your disease.
Sorry. I need to stop apologizing.
Yes, you do. That was a part of your old life.
Yes. Will my scars fade?
Honor.
As they are quite noticeable.
Which scars? The ones from your past.
Yes.
In time, you could force them to fade if you wish, but as of right now, you do not have such control.
We'll have to figure out how to cover them then.
You may stay at my haven for the day or so. I do not believe that we have any events transpiring. Take that time to come up with your new life. Not to say that you will stop being Edith, but you get a chance to be a new you. I strongly urge you to think about who you have always wanted to be.
I'm sorry, this is a lot.
It will take time. But both my sister and I are here for you.
So I can truly be whoever I want to be. Learn whatever I want to learn. Love whoever I want to love.
Correct. There are rules. I will not pretend like it is a total anarchy. However, in the time that you have known me, have I appeared to be constrained?
Other than by your mask, no.
And even that mask is a choice that I myself have made.
So now that we're family, are you going to take that off?
No, not yet. Maybe for a birthday gift, I might.
So is this another when you're old thing?
No, it's a when I feel you really need a up.
Sorry.
Cam, I sent you. I sent you a small change to your oath. I think this works a bit better. I'm sorry. Continue.
Feels nice. I don't know if whether I should thank you or. God, what if a civilian found one of those things?
Then I would have had to handle it.
What
But
if there are more?
there are no more. I have ensured that. And it will be part of your responsibility to help me hold the person who created them accountable.
Brother.
I will do that and more.
Brother? Should
Yes,
I
sister.
should I tell you my plan now to find them?
Of course.
Edith, sister.
Yes.
So the thing about our blood is it's all connected. And our blood is powerful. You may have heard rumors about a school of magic that uses the blood from the body to cast spells. This is called sangomancy.
Yes. The Sisterhood has been trying to eradicate it.
Well, since all of our blood is connected, the blood that ties you and your creator, or what made the thing that made you, is still fresher than what me and my brother's blood is to them. If you are willing, and if you are willing to feel a bit weaker for a little bit, we will be able to track him down with a spell I have.
Very well. Shall we begin?
They look over to you, Apex. What do you think, brother? Should we go ahead and cast the spell?
This is, of all of the places, the safest. There would not be a better. I shall take some time afterwards to ensure she gets back to full strength before a proper hunt may begin.
Cameron,
Yes.
they step closer to you.
I hold out a hand.
They give you what looks to be a silver dagger. And then taps the floor twice. The wood starts to bend and starts to form what looks to be a wooden chalice with several marks around it. Cameron, for this spell to work, you must sacrifice 3 hit point. I mean, not 3 hit points, but 3 hit dice as part of the callus for the sangomancy spell.
Is this permanent?
No. You will get them back after a long rest.
Yeah. All right then.
But this is part of
Well,
Sangamancy.
be very specific. You will get half of your level back on a long rest. If you don't use anymore, that should still be.
All right. So 3
Actually, I
hit.
think at level 5,
It's 2.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll still be down one, but you will still start to recover them.
So 3d10.
Yep.
You just have to burn the hit dice. I don't think you actually have to roll.
You don't have to roll anything. It's just you lose 3 hit dice.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Yeah, good question.
Yes, I can tell Dad is home.
Okay then.
Sorry.
So,
Ooh, it's definitely going to be on the crispy side.
as the blood starts to set, you feel a bit drained, a bit thirsty. As the blood starts to harden and crystallize. Your sister then takes out what looks to be an old, like, metal bowl and puts the crystal in it. On top of the bowl, they put what looks to be a glass lid and hands it and holds it for both to see. The crystal, after a moment, jerks to one of the edges of the bowl. He's in that direction. It will tell us his location, but it will not give us any map or anything. Just his generalized location.
Could we get the others then?
You must understand, just as you did not know before I told you, and you were one of us, nor do I wish for the rest of our party to know that either of us have become what we are.
Oh.
It is safer for everyone if they simply believe that you have been cured of your ailment. Can you understand why?
I can. I can understand why, yes.
Thank you. It is not something I wish to do to you, forcing a choice upon you, but as I said, there are very few rules that we must follow.
That is
This
one of
falls
them.
under the preservation of our kind. You are in a unique position to know exactly what others would do if they figured out what you.
Very well.
If you wish not to think of it as lying, we did cure your other conditions. Your old life is no longer hindering you.
Yes. I guess it is strange to. Well, any of this is strange.
I will be sure to be right by your side and guide you through any questions you may have.
All right.
Alright. Everybody. Is everyone here?
Yeah.
I am.
Okay. So, I want to just explain the situation to everybody. of where everyone is on current quests. I'm switching everyone to the world map. I have marked the 2 locations of your quests. Rivers Creek is where the quest Stars That Fall is, which is the quest that Umbreon's pursuing. Bound by Blood seems to be taking place near Millstone. The yellow line is the supposed travel direction that the mercenary group that traveled with the rocks have traversed. That is the only reason it's like that. The brown is the routes that you can travel, or travel that won't be between forests or any other rough terrain.
All right.
Are there currently any questions?
No, not really.
Not towards these 2.
No.
Alright. Now, I will state both quests are very dangerous. Bound by Blood is very dangerous for a few aspects that Apex would know, but not everyone else. Stars That May Fall introduces another conundrum that is also dangerous. So I want to state this, that as a GM, I do not think you guys are particularly ready for both of them, but there's the option to try them.
All right then.
I will also state, in a few days, the location of Bound by Blood will change, as the person who is tied to the quest also changes as they travel. If that makes sense.
It does.
Okay. Oh wait, hold on. I need to update the map one more time. Both quests, Moonlight on the open water, and I don't need to really update this, you guys know. Moonlight that's open on the open water is taking place in your town, and so is the Prophet Journal. And I will add your quest to the quest board in a moment, Umbreon. I just wasn't thinking you were going to pursue this as quickly as you were.
Well, my benefactor did say he wanted me to do this, so I said, I have a bunch of free time and I can't really do anything, so...
I understand. So, we are close to the end of the session. The treatment of the town was successful, mostly.
Yay!
The treatment's going to have to go on for a few more days for the people who are slowly coming in to get treated for the moon dust addiction. So this will take about, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 days roughly for everyone to get over their moon dust addiction. Now, I will ask, what is the party's plans now? Well, does the party want to do anything else before I call it a session tonight? As we still have a bit more time. Like, would we all like to reconvene to talk about this information, or would we like to just keep it to ourselves?
I don't know.
Well, Jim would bring up, hey, the whole my soul went missing thing has something to do with a gemstone going around. Someone bought it in Fool's March, and here's the path they took. Normally, I wouldn't care, but if it did this to me, and it's talking about spreading, that's usually a bad thing to let happen. So we should either inform someone about it or, deal with it ourselves. How would you want it? What do you guys want to do?
Well, here's the question. Is everyone going to reconvene or no?
Well, the thing is, we hadn't had a long rest yet, so I can still talk to both Damien and Apex. Whether they respond or not is up to them.
I have stuff I would probably be doing throughout majority of the day.
What would you like to do throughout the day, Claude?
Job center, establish a proper official guard setup, ensure that only the people that are coming for treatment are entering the treatment areas, whatever we're deeming that to be.
Okay.
Answering any notifications of someone, hey, I don't want to go to your treatment areas, do it in private.
Edith is gonna be.
Okay, Claude. Then, other than working on all this treatment, is there anything else you would like to do personally?
The job center stuff, that's a little more important.
Just trying to get people to work again?
Kinda.
Okay. Then, what type of work would you have people be doing during this week then? Like, it's just
Literally every single thing that no job's going to go off of the list.
okay.
Those are their new professions, and carpentry, uh, stoneworking, and would it be effectively rebuilding houses is the next thing I want to look into.
Construction, basically.
Yeah,
Um,
perfect.
you would probably need more materials before you can truly, go on to that.
I'm teaching people how to do that, and we're going to work on having a wood harvesting group to acquire said goods slash uh, resources.
Alright, you have, after spending about roughly 5 days, I would say you would have the forestry upgrade unlocked.
I remember I already bought that one.
Did you buy forestry?
The forestry was the kit with the ranger.
Oh yeah, I apologize. Yes, forestry would
So-
already be unlocked. I apologize.
Yeah, we do have someone to effectively take my place
Yep.
when we go on adventures.
Um, Alright, so after the job fair and everything, would we like to all reconvene and talk about this, or no? Like, have a group discussion, or is this a no?
I think we can safely say that yes, we'll have a group discussion and then cut the session there, and we can handle what we're gonna do with logistics wise off camera.
Understood. I figured I ask. Alright, well then I'm going to go ahead and end the session. I hope everybody has had a good session this session. Sorry if it was a little janky. But I will talk to everybody, or we will see you guys in about 2 weeks. Have a great night.